Kind of weird, but it's really cool. So what about Godot? What do you think of him? Godot got it good today, huh? He was even smoking at the end there. He'll have a new witness ready tomorrow, though. You can count on it, and it's going to be the chef. We need to figure out the facts before then, or we're doomed. A lot of strange conflicting things keep popping up today in the trial, huh? Yeah, they seem to come out of nowhere. That's why we've got to talk with Maggie and get this whole thing straightened out. Maggie said that when she bought the victim his coffee, there was one more person sitting at the table, and the missing CD still hasn't come up yet. The single contradiction is probably the most important one we have to resolve. Have you noticed the victims in our case tend to be people we know nothing about, Nick? Take Glenn Elg, for example. Now you mention it. We don't know what kind of guy he was or why he was killed. I say it's time to get out there and find some answers. I really felt sorry for Gumshoe today. He really wanted to help Maggie out, but he kept getting backed into a corner. Maggie took it pretty bad too, didn't she? Do you think she feels betrayed? Maybe. We've got to cheer her up somehow. She's a friend after all. A friend, huh? Never really thought of it that way, but I guess she is. It's the seedy old man. What's his name again? Vermin Kudo. Oh no, isn't it? I can't remember either. Never seen a witness mess up so bad in court before. Well, I don't know. Lotta Hart's had her fucking moments. He was like a grumpy old man version of Lotta Hart to me. Just lying for the sake of getting out there and being useful. And oh, look at me, I'm helping a case. Ooh, they're too wrapped up in the moment to actually think they need to tell the truth. They need to tell a bigger lie to make it look good. That's exactly what she was, and that's exactly what he was. Better stay away from him for a while, huh? Yeah, you know he's going to be at the park when we go there. It might be more than seedy chucks at me next time. The chef's a witness too, right? I suppose so. He was in the kitchen at the time of the incident. Since the old seedy's testimony is pretty much useless to us, I guess we should speak to Mr. Armstrong again. Do we have to? Fine. Let's go to criminal affairs first. Looks like Gumshoe's not here. Never mind that. What's going on? It feels different in here somehow. You think? Yeah, everyone seems to be on edge. What are you doing? Calling the officers of the calling the officers for the briefing, quick. You can't shut down the station's server. Chief, quit playing on the internet. But my email pen pal. Oh my god. Leet Ann's princess. What? Save it for later. I'm turning it off now. No! Leet Ann's princess! Everyone's keeping busy in here, huh? Keeping busy, more like panicking if you ask me. Something's going on, something big. They're shutting the server down. What, are they getting hacked or something? I said the guy was a programmer and I bet he's a hacker. And I bet what was on the disk was a hacking program. I said this earlier. And I bet fake Phoenix has it. And I bet he's using it now to get into the criminal database and get something. MC Bomber, yes. That's what this is. They're getting hacked. I called it. I'm telling you, that's what's going on. Let's see if we can talk to the chief again. Yes. Looks lost in the computer now the power's being cut. Oh well, I guess I just have to write her a real letter instead of an email. Alternatively, you could write up some reports. Just a suggestion. Do your job. Dear Leet Asn Princess. How are you? I'm okay. How was the show last night? Wow, what an awesome job. Maybe I should send my resume and become a chief. One of the detectives mumbling something to himself. Even pickpockets can have their pockets picked. That's a keeper. Better go with something that doesn't sound too much like a slogan. Coming up with slogans for crime prevention campaigns. Yep. Still working on those. These are detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expected. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Alright. female police officer, no, latest babes in uniform calendar. And then the police mascot with a wife shackled together. Look at that, that's terrible. Blue badger. Yeah, so we've already done this one. The pink one is a she. Yep. Meet the pink badger. They're married. Mr. and Mrs. Badger seem to be cuffed together. That's marriage for you. God. It's terrible. Come on. Alright. Can we go to the detention center first then? We'll speak to Maggie. I guess Maggie's still in questioning. But we've got questions to ask her too. Maggie! Maggie! You're not calling a stray dog. Shut up. Keep it down, Maya. This isn't a playground, you know. Très bien. Empty as usual. Yeah, and it's lunchtime too. That's it. Come on. Hey, that sounds like... Now just call an 8, pal. Come on, you know you can. He's getting really worked up about something. He's listening to the lottery numbers. No, that's the wrong number. Looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a rip-off. What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe? Huh? Oh, it's you. I was just listening to the radio, pal. To the radio, huh? Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here. He is, and he's having the twin tea set. What can I say? Did you buy a lottery ticket and hope that maybe you won enough to cover the bill? That'd be fucking stupid. But that would be a Gumshoe thing to do, let's be honest. Stop. There's the mirror. Thing is, that mirror wouldn't see past here. It's not high enough. But there might be one on the other side, further down. The restaurant's entrance, a sign says open and closed. Yeah, so that's not different from the last time we looked. No clues here. The rack. Fashion mags, try something else on. Parisian frocks. Nope. Things that he stole from customers. Look at all the little trinkets tucked away. Collected them personally. Flowers, potpourri, blah blah blah. China cups. Magic money machine that she calls it. Oh, no. Table set nicely, it just needs a customer. Hey Nick, do you think old Seedy was talking about a vase like this today in court? Does look like it's ready to fall over any second. Looks fragile too. I bet if Mr. Armstrong charged $10,000 for every vase a customer broke, he'd be able to pay off his loans really quickly. If you hit people with that kind of bill, they'll hit you back again. It's a winter wonderland out there, not really snowing, we're kidding. Partitions. When you're seated at a table, you can only see the tables to the right or left. You really can't see a table in front or behind you at all. Perfect setup for slipping poison into an enemy's coffee. Table where the murder occurred. Stain is from the poisoned coffee cup, so don't go licking the stain, Maya, because we know you would. Okay. What's up, Gummy Shoe? This is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal? You really drove her into a corner, you know. You always blow apart my testimony. Why of all days didn't you do it today? Sorry, there just weren't any holes in it for once. Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese? Would he have preferred a crumbly aged like Parmesan? Well, I was thinking more like, you know, a Wensleydale. Wensleydale. Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find. So, did Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean. Yeah, she hates you. She never wants to see you again. Sorry. Well, how did she put it again? I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. I hate him, sir. I mean it. I don't even want to see him again. Something like that. Oh. Oh. Please, Detective Gumshoe, I didn't mean it. Why is this happening? He's banging his head against the wall, Nick. Oh man, poor Gumshoe, please stop. Oh, did you like the twin tea set? I've never paid that much money for a lunch before. I was so nervous my hands were shaking. So, how did it taste? Well, for 20 bucks, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, really. It was delicate. I see you're a man of culture too. Delicate? You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you? What's the matter with him? Looks like he's thinking. He doesn't know what good food tastes like. He's never eaten it before. He's never had anything but boiled plain noodles. Can't even afford the sauce sachets for the ramen that he buys. He just buys the noodle blocks and just boils them in water. So sad. That's it. I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste. I just realized it's bad. That's it. It tastes bad. It's just kind of hard to admit to yourself when you've paid 20 bucks for it, you know? Maybe you should have found out the price after he finished eating it. Hey Nick, maybe that's why Glenelg came here. Maybe he heard about the super fierce 20 set. If by fierce you mean fearsome, speaking of Glenelg, that reminds me, we still hardly know anything about the guy. Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here, if he knows anything at all? What were you excited about earlier, huh? That's right, you said you were listening to the radio or something? Oh, that. That was nothing. I wasn't excited. Come on, Detective Gumshoe, you can tell little old me. What were you listening to? Nothing, really. It was just the daily exercise show. Damn. 85% dark chocolate's a kick? Yes. It's the good stuff. It's the very good stuff. What brand is it? What the? A Psyche lock and a pathetic one at that. This lunch special's lobster sure is great. You just said it was shite. The Aldi one. Cool. Hey, that's good. I've never had it before, but... yeah, I didn't know if you got like lint or something, which is very nice. I like the orange one. That's so good. I don't buy it often, though. Why are there tears in your eyes? Ah. No, you'd love to try Lind's dark chocolate. It's really good. It's pretty good, yeah. I recommend it. As a treat every now and then. I haven't bought chocolate in like months. Long ass time. Alright, well let's present some shiz to him first. So, sports paper. That's the sports paper the victim wrote something on, right? What is it? I know I've heard that name somewhere before. MC Bomber. Yeah, I heard it real recently too. Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once. Don't hurt yourself, Gumshoe. Please. Oh, it's no good, I can't remember. He gave himself a headache for nothing. He goes back to being the Gumshoe we all love and know. Well, I think we already had that one before. Job listings. What do you think about this? Can't discuss anything connected to the case. Hey, I thought you said you were going to help us out. I can't help you out if I don't get any info. I don't have any info. Yeah, I suppose the retrial has only just begun. I haven't got anything to say about that, pal. Just take it away already, please. Give it a decent burial somewhere. Spending $20 on this has got to be killing him inside. Does he even have $20 to spend, though? That's the surprising thing. For a guy who's always so broke, he actually managed to splurge out 20 bucks for a lobster meal. Hey! Are you putting this up for sale, pal? No. Why would you want a busted up scooter like this anyway? Yeah, plus the seat's all covered in pigeon poop. Ew, that's like my car then. Who cares if it runs? That's all that matters to me. My phony was riding this bike. Maybe if I head back to the park, it'll be there again. It's for $500,000, pal. That's, $500,000 bills. Sure. Is there really that much money tied up in this case? Yeah. Well, we've already read all this. This isn't different. Victor's testimony. What do you think of this? Alright. Autopsy report. Nope. Okay. Floor plan? No? Okay. Oh, this. No? Not being very helpful. Telling us nothing. One-way ticket to happiness, huh? Lenell died because of this ticket. I don't think he's particularly happy about that. Yeah, but it's still a one-way ticket to happiness, pal. And Maggie was found guilty of murder because of it, too. Still think it's a one-way ticket to happiness? Looks like anything about Maggie is an instant conversation stopper. Yeah, he's got a real soft spot for her, it's obvious. It's obviously hurts when you hit it. Raid time! Wrathful Monk with a raid! Dude, how's it going? Guys, welcome in. Thank you very much for that raid, Wrathful Monk. My goodness, what have you been playing today? Let's have a look. Where are my chat commands? Boom, there's a shout out for Wrathful Monk. Go follow that guy, he's an awesome streamer. You're going to enjoy his content. Drop him a follow. What case are we on? We're on the third case of game number 3, the Trials and Tribulations. I forgot the name of the case now. Something Turnabout. I don't remember now, because they're all called Something Turnabout. Arty things. Ooh, excellent. Good stuff. Last playing art. Nice. Recipe for Turnabout. That's the one. You've updated the merch store? Cool stuff. That's really good. At long last. Yeah, we're on Trials and Tribulations, Case 3. And we've just done the first full day in court, and now we're back to investigating everything else. Okay, so there's the mucky apron. That's the apron Maggie was wearing. Yeah, still smells like her too. Gumshoe, could you be a little less creepy? Thank you. Does it mean Maggie smells like ketchup? He doesn't care. Yeah, what the fuck, dude? In fact, those are the things you need to not say. Just keep them up here where we don't have to hear them. Then the butler did it. Oh wait, that's Sherlock Holmes. Damn. The victim's prescription bag. The victim got this before going to Tribulations. We never did find the contents of the bag. It was medicine for Mr. Elg's ruptured eardrum, right? Yeah, we found traces of it in his left ear canal. He must have used it while he was at Tribulations. We're sure of that much. And again, I bet that was the little bottle we found in the kitchen and we gave to this idiot to go and test, and he didn't frigging do it. Okay, let's talk to him about people. Godot. Mr. Godot agreed to take this case just so he could face you, pal. He was working on a bunch of more important cases, but he cancelled them all. But then, why didn't Mr. Godot take this case when Maggie's first trial came up? Yeah, that's kind of odd. I mean, everyone thought the defense was Phoenix Wright. That's a good point, actually. When she was originally tried by a fake Phoenix Wright, a guy posing as Phoenix Wright, and he wants to face Phoenix Wright so much and defeat him, why didn't he take up the first time? What was that about? Did he know? When you said Godot, I heard Guido. very similar. Yes. But yeah, that's very interesting. I hadn't thought about this until now. He must have known that was a fake Phoenix Wright last time. That's gonna come up later, I bet. So why didn't he try to fight me then? Well, according to Mr. Godot, he knew the guy was a phony right away, so he didn't bother with the trial. He didn't even bother to, like, you know, address that and inform the court that there was an imposter in the courtroom. Couldn't even be bothered to tell the judge. Maggie's probably crying all alone right now, huh? Yep, thanks to you. Maya! Ah! I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Maya, don't torch poor Gumshoe's feelings like they're cups of cheap creme brulee. Creme brulee. You're really crazy about Maggie, aren't you? No, no, no! I'm not. It's not that You don't have to hide it, Gumshoe. It's pretty obvious. Yeah, you're way too plain looking for Maggie, right? I'd arrest you right now if you weren't so right. But what about Glenn L? What do you know about this guy? Have you investigated him? Who is he? This guy was a real programming genius. They called him a walking computer at the place where he worked. Yeah, creme brulees are nice. What happens when he crashes, though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden? It wasn't literally a computer, Maya. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim. Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday, too. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Don't you have any information that's a bit more fun? Fun? Oh, I know. So, have you paid a visit to where Mr. Elg worked yet? You might as well. Finally, some good progress. His workplace? Where's that? A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. Or something like that. Sounds like a real stable company. This could be fun. Let's go, Nick. Computers aren't really my thing, Maya. We'll be fine. I know all about the high-tech stuff. Yes, from that tiny little village in the mountains where you live. I wonder about that. It's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look. Computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. What about you, Gumshoe? How are you faring? I know I look a little rough around the edges, but the truth is, I'm a lot more detective-like than I used to be. I remember this. I've already heard this one. He says the colour of his coat is just a little bit greener now. That's why he's more detective-like. What? Dreaded blue screens of death. Need to make a gang with that name. Absolutely. You rule the code. You know, in all my years, I've never seen a witness who was that confused before. Yeah, you look pretty confused by his testimony. Nothing against old guys, I like them and all, but he sounded like he was pretty sure about what he saw. Yeah, that's the impression I got too. Me three. But then, why doesn't even a single part of his testimony corroborate the facts? Well, I think Luigi was right in the fact that he saw things through a mirror. That's why he was getting the thing confused. And the only reason he was touching his ear with his left hand, his left ear, was probably because of the cream that he'd been putting in there. But he probably wasn't actually messing with an earpiece. That would have been in his other ear. You know what that chef said to me? Ooh la la, your body is full of la toxins. And then he gave me this bottle. Yeah, we've already been through this as well. This is his aromatherapy bottle. I don't know, the label says juniper. I'll tell you, this stuff works like a charm. I slept like a rock last night. Oh, really? That's nice. Yeah, that's a bit different. Last time he told us that he was using it he was under orders to use it every day. So, yeah. Alright, is there anything else we can talk? Well, we've got this thing with the radio. Let's present the Magatama to him and let's see if we can break open this psyche lock. Get him to confess what he was doing. I don't think we have anything we can present evidence-wise, but yeah. We heard him mentioning numbers. He was looking for a lottery ticket. Alright, Detective Gumshoe, tell me the truth. What were you listening to? No way, pal. Now that you've made a big thing out of it, I'm not going to tell you. We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it was related to a lottery ticket. I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you tried to win big just like Glen Elg did. It's like you can see right through me. That was pathetically easy. I cracked him already? Jesus Christ. See, pal, that's why I said it was nothing. So why didn't you just tell us? Dude, honestly. I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try. What's with everyone on the lottery? So, how did it go? I won 50 cents. Oh, yeah. Won 50 cents. Better not... it'd be better to not win... to win nothing at all than half a lousy buck. I was so mad. No, that just means your lottery ticket was cheaper than normal. Assuming they cost more than that. Yeah, I know the feeling. I bought the same kind of ticket as Mr. Elg, see? They've got this special radio show where they announce the winning numbers. They even do the drawings live on the air. It's intense, pal. That's like 2 gumballs. I know, right? He can go get 2 gumballs. He can get 2 gumballs with that. Seriously. He's not looking on the bright side of things. You won yourself 2 trips to the gumball machine. Enjoy them. I bet that's what Mr. Elg was listening to on the day he was killed. Yeah, what time is it now? It's just after 1:30. And are the lottery results always broadcast at the same time? Yeah. Look, I got this flyer when I bought the ticket. So... that kind of tracks with time of death, because between 1:30 and 2:30. And we're saying that it's definitely connected to why he was killed. Somebody wanted his winning lottery ticket. But cyanide poison? It's not something you just carry around in case you want to casually murder someone on a whim. That's what's weird about this. I think he was killed for other reasons. I think somebody else came here to kill him, and then whoever took the lottery ticket just... you know... you do. Oh god. Remind me not to drink a coffee that you make, then. Yeah. Somebody else wanted to kill him for other reasons. The lottery ticket was just circumstantial. Just happenstance. That's what I'm going with right now. Millionaire radio, that sounds cool. I want to try it, Nick. Well, go buy yourself a ticket and try it then. With your own money. Not mine. She likes to spend other people's money. Alrighty, so can we present that flyer to him? Get more information. Apparently everyone's listening to this show now. That's because everyone wants money. Yeah, they want. That's what they want. They say that the victim Glen Elg was really into gambling. Yeah, you can't beat gambling. I love it too. Yeah! I won $500 last night playing cards with Nick. Oh, we were playing for money? And I found out about a new NPC in Icebrood Saga. Oh, really? Cool. Yeah, we haven't played through that yet, so I don't know any of the story stuff. But we'll make our way there. Of course, so you better pay up. You're a smart one, waiting for a cop to be present before asking for the cash. Yeah, why do I get the feeling I'm being stitched up here? Let's have a look in the kitchen. Is he in here? Oh god, he's in here, isn't he? Prepare yourselves. Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone. Oh, it's that girl again. interesting. What if this creepy Wednesday Addams-like girl is the one who did the poisoning? They trade 2.5 Eternalized Shards, the map currency, for any Season 4 map currency along with Karma included. They have no daily limit. Oh, they don't have a daily limit. Yeah, Shy and I found out about that one. When we were last trying to do some Sky Scale grinding. Yeah, that's a big-ass head. Absolutely. Yeah, we found out about that NPC, and we're thinking about maybe just grinding the meta events on the map to get our Sky Scale currencies instead of doing, like, node gathering in the other maps. It's good to know they don't have a daily limit. That's pretty cool. I'll make sure Shy knows. Thank you for telling us there, Dal. I'll be back next month. Oui, naturellement. I'll be waiting for you. I'm going to tone down the French on this guy a little bit. It was really hard keeping up. Sometimes my French accent starts to slip towards German. It's very weird. I'm not very good with accents. If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid I might get a little hot around here. No, I will have everything ready, I promise. I love fire, you know. I love the way it crackles.
I am the god of hellfire, and I bring you fire.
Yep, arsonist in the house. No, stop, I beg you. Why are you watching Chelsea being scared by the alien? You're a wimp. Good, we'll go there afterwards. If she's still streaming, we'll raid her. Then you'll have to come along. And don't let me down. I'll be watching you. Mais no, this is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle. Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart. No, you do not have to worry. You know, you worry too much. Maybe this will help you. Relax. It is the oil of sandalwood. Sandalwood's not bad. Do love raw meat from time to time. The hell are we witnessing here? Ah! She'll play until 2, I think, but last time she played she was until 4. Yeah, we managed to raid her once when she was playing that game. Because she was going really late. We'll see. Otherwise, there's other people we could raid. We'll find somebody. I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye for now. Oh, I have the shivers. I must rub some of my oil all over my body before I become the nervous wreck. There, oh, oui, it feels good. Yes, cannibal arsonists, good times. They like to burn places down, but they don't like to cook their meat. Good. Ugh. Ooh la la, excusez-moi, monsieur. My eyes, my eyes! Did he literally just strip down and, like, rub himself with oil in front of us? God, this guy's eyes as well. What are they doing? That's just weird. Your eyes. If you have the trouble with your eyes, you need this, the oil of sandalwood. I'm not sure sandalwood's good for people with bad eyesight. Isn't this just the leftovers of what you were using all over yourself? Like that? Alright, let's have a look around. See if anything's changed. Now this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty. There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's bedtime literature. Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it? Looks like a collection of poems he's written. Cool. Read one out. And say it in your best French accent with intensity. Yeah, we've already read these, so I'm just going to move on. He does. They're weird. He has marbles and it's like they're spinning in the eye sockets. Looks like a treasure chest. all the little bottles. This is where we found the little vial, which I think is the ear medicine. We thought it might have been the poison, but it's not. We've got the poison bottle that was recovered from Maggie. $100 of them, and they're all the same. Seasonings, what is oyster sauce? Blah blah blah. Nick thinks the knives look sharp enough to, and he would like to slice cheesecake with it for some weird reason. His brain goes strange places. Something's bubbling away in the pot. Must be the lobster and abalone fricassee. That's what we had for lunch. I think it's been permanently burned into my brain now, as an example of what truly awful food tastes like. I bet it'd taste really good if it was prepared well. Alright, let's talk to this guy. What's up, dude? Très bien. You don't exactly have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong? No, you are right, monsieur, but perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, no? Yeah, they're very perfectly triangular knives. That way I can give you my individual attention and cook you la dish supreme. Putting on a brave face, huh? That's what girls do, Nick. But you are right. Business is very difficult these days. Perhaps the name is the problem. People do not understand it. They think it is tray. I wanted people to think that my restaurant was exclusive, but they just serve but they think you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays. Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry. Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya? Nick, let's have a conversation here. But this restaurant is my life, and it's everything to me. I will defend it to la finale. No one will take it from me. That creepy girl just now, by the way. Who was that? Ooh la la, you saw that? Well, yes, sorry. So, who was she? She looked so polite and graceful, and yet really creepy, in a Wednesday Addams kind of way. Polite, graceful? And she likes raw meat and fires, right? I'll be back next month. Oui, naturellement, I'll be waiting for you. If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid I might get a little hot. It might get a little hot around here. No, I will have everything ready, I promise. Now I think about it. Hey, Maya, I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having. You think so? Well, let's show him a piece of evidence and see what happens. Okay. This is new. We don't get to just... I guess we can just present shit to him. I'm going to talk about people first. Godot! About this? Okay, yeah, he still doesn't have any opinion about Godot. What about Maggie? It's to see that poor girl's face. Maggie's? I heard she was supremely unhappily. What? Superhumanly? And if she hadn't come to work for me, she wouldn't have got into this mess. I'm missing something here, aren't I? Je suis désolé. I can't speak French, guys, I'm sorry. Maggie, forgive me. Almost like he knows something he's not telling. What about the victim? The dead man, the first in my restaurant. The first customer you've had? No, he means the first dead customer. No. I mean, we know the old man's been coming here for ages. The first time I've had the dead man in my restaurant. Such a shame to lose a customer after only his first meal here. Gumshoe? No. Kudo! I don't think we got to ask him about Kudo, did we? Ah, this old man. He's a regular here. My specialty of cappuccino and cold water is one of his favorites. Okay, so a coffee and a glass of water is a specialty to you. Gotcha. That's why you cook shit food, then. He was here at the time of the incident? Oui, he was here, I am sure of it. When the incident happened, the old man was here. Do you remember where he was sitting? It is hard to imagine, I know, but I was an apprentice for 5 years in La Gay Paris. Okay, yeah, we've already been through this. He was in Paris, which it's like, I don't think he's really French. Oh, present evidence as well. So, this. No, he doesn't know anything about that. Your food sucks. Oh la la, so you have eaten my lunch, oui? Tell me, monsieur, did you enjoy the lunch I prepared for you? It was a unique and wild mixture of flavours. Left me very conflicted and slightly queasy. That was the first time you've ever had lobster, you know. Lobster? There was no lobster in my lunch. Oh, but it said lobster on the menu. Mademoiselle Maya, please, you must read the menu more carefully. It says, a dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with balsamic vinaigrette. Oh, hey, he's lawyering the lawyer. Oh, there's no lobster in it. I don't say there's lobster in it. I say it's inspired by lobster. Oh, it's inspired, is it? Oui, inspired by the ingredients, but not perhaps made from them, n'est-ce pas? Well, guess that's the way the cookie crumbles, Nick. The way the lunch tasted, it's probably 99% perspiration and 1% inspiration. Ew. Ew. Have you seen this bike? I bet this is his bike, because it's all pink, right? What is it? Is this your scooter? No, no, I saw it before in Vitamin Square, you see. Mon Dieu! No, no, no. Take it away. Do not show me that here. Talk about an allergic reaction. Interesting. I wonder what the hell that's all about. Your money problems. So long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel with the broken wings. An angel, huh? Doesn't bode well when you think about it. Oui, they keep harassing me month after month. In the end, I've had to give in and agree to help them. Are the mob shaking you down? Is that what's going on here? Help them with what? If I did not owe them the money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied. Please, what did you agree to help them with? No, I cannot say. If I tell you that woman, she will slice me up and eat me with la salad garnish. Hope it doesn't mean that it'll literally be sliced up and served with garnish. Probably. I'm going to guess the woman has something to do with your loan contract, am I right? Ah! Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about the woman. Tell us. Ah, it is true. My vases are broken all the time. I bought a new one the next day after the accident. But they wouldn't let me put it on the table because of the investigation. Okay. So what, just... There's only one table, though, that's cordoned off, and that's where the victim was sat. That's weird. What's going on there? Okay. Doesn't know anything about the autopsy, of course he wouldn't. Floor plan. Nope. Just gotta show them everything and make sure we get every scrap of info. Nope. Coffee cup. Doesn't even have anything to say about his own coffee cup. Lottery ticket. If only I had taken the right lottery ticket, I would not have any debts right now. I would be free. And a prime suspect in murder. Just remember that. Look on the bright side, Mr. Armstrong. You won $1, right? You can go and buy another ticket. A lack of remorse for having stolen something priceless. This apron. Okay. I was kind of hoping to get a little backstory about how the ketchup got on there. Doesn't know anything about that. The bag? Nope. Doesn't know anything about that. Alright, cool. That's everything. Talk about the woman. The woman who was here earlier, I take it that she's, why has it come to this? What a tragedy. Suddenly I find myself so deep in la debt. It's a sign of the bad world we live in. Oh. No, I'd say it's more of a sign of the bad culinary skills. The woman who was here, the scary woman, she is from the loan office. The loan office? Is that where you borrowed the $500,000 from? Oui. Tender lender it is called. She likes a raw meat tender. Catchy name, just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money. Please, you must not borrow money from them. If you must, no more than $10. $10? Sounds like your whole monthly stipend, Maya. Hey, I get a bit more than that, thank you very much. So Tender Lender is the loan office that you borrowed $500,000 from, huh? Wonder if they got anything to do with this case. I am a weak woman. When I am upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Is this why he owes all this money? Hell, some retail therapy. Thanks to him loaning me the money, I have to pay back $500,000 now. I get the feeling that the phony is also going to be involved with these guys. I mean, he talks like a mobster, right? I'm like its slave. I have to do everything that it tells me. Who is he? Yep, there it is. La Tiger, otherwise known as Charlie Sheen. The Tiger. We is the manager of the Tender Lender, a terrifying man, a big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling and his voice is ringing in my ears for 3 days. As soon as I hear the noise of the battered scooter he rides, I start to cry. That's why he didn't like being shown the scooter. It triggered him, literally. He was like, oh no, getting all twitchy. Big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter? Does this guy resemble me by any chance? Oh no, no, no. This man is a presence of most formidable personality. Although he does have the spiky hair just like you. There is resemblance there, I suppose. Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all. If you want to visit the Tender Lender, it is just beyond Vitamin Square. Hey Nick, if you need money I can loan you some, as long as it's less than $3. Thanks for the offer. Just beyond Vitamin Square, huh? Alright, so... that seems to be everything. Well, I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. We've got a big meeting starting in a bit. About Maggie's case, you mean? No, that's pretty much wrapped up now. There's another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed aside. Okay, well, see you later then. Bye. Oh, good old Gumshoe. Oh, hi again. The door's that way. Better get going, detective, or you're gonna be late. Chop chop. Scoot along. Actually, I got a favour to ask. It's a big one. Favour? Yeah, it's for Maggie, actually. I was kind of hoping you'd give this to her from me. Oh, he made a bento. He made her hot dogs and rice. But it's kind of low effort bento, but still, the thought counts. What is it? It's a lunchbox. I got up early so I could make it. Been real worried about her. It looks like she's got lost a lot of weight. Detective Gumshoe. You big softy. How many weenies are in here? There's not a person on earth who could down this much meat. You think? I love weenies. I can't get enough of their tender juiciness. So will you give it to her? It took me ages to make, so please, say you will, pal. Can't exactly say no, can I? I'll take it. A tenderly handmade lunchbox fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies. Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry. You'll do no such thing, Maya. Don't forget, okay? I'm counting on you to give that to Maggie. And he's finally gone. Yeah, because look, there's definitely vases on both of those tables, so why wouldn't he be able to put a vase on one of the other tables? Like, it must be one of the ones behind the camera. In that direction, I guess. You know what I mean? No. I know which one it is. Important to me. We could go to blue screening called Vitamin Square. There it is. The tiger's here. I don't see any sign of Mr. Kudo, do you? Maybe he went to buy another ton of birdseed. I was kind of hoping he would be here anyway, at least... I kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway, at least not for now. Besides, any more seeds today and I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix. That would be awesome. Just burst out wings of fire. Hell yes. But look, Scooter's back. Hey, check this out. I wouldn't get too close if I were you, otherwise you might be in for a shock. My phony must be lurking someplace nearby. Just imagine, a tiger, loose in the city. Meanwhile, the real phoenix is like an abandoned chick lost in a vast urban jungle. Huh? Don't worry, someday you'll grow up and become a ferocious tiger too. Don't lose hope. Why is she trying to pep talk me into becoming a phony? You know what, honestly, if I was going to be a big cat, I think a tiger is what I would want to be. Not better than a wolf, though. Hell no. This place is so fruity. It's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites. Then that apple slide is perfect for you. What's so perfect about it? Oh, come on. Don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times. Yeah, oh, we've already read all this. I remember now. Get covered in sand. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. What about the pigeons? Hey, look. Pigeons. Yep, sky rats, and heaps of them, too. Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace? Oh yeah, then doves, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we've already read all these. Alright, so... Tender Lender. Win through compromise. Oh my god. This place gives off a strange, a really strange vibe, doesn't it? Looks like the tiger isn't in his lair. That is, as they say, a very good thing. Welcome. Gulp. Talk about a creepy voice. Makes your soul want to shrivel up and die. There she is. Cannibal Pyro. You're here to discuss a loan? No, not exactly. The manager is away at the moment. Wait quietly, please. There's an ashtray on the floor, like it just got knocked over. She's gone just like that. I guess we'll just have to come back another time. This is the perfect opportunity, Nick. This place reeks of suspicion. Come on, Nick. Let's look around, okay? Do you think it would be okay? Of course, no one will ever know. Coffee? I'll leave it here for you to enjoy. Quietly. Yes, thank you. Don't drink the coffee. Do not touch the desk, please. Nick, let's get out of here. Zoink, Scoob! Now she wants to get out of here. Not so eager to go poking things, are you? I, on the other hand, am totally gonna poke everything. Starting with the desk. Get wrecked. That's one impressive desk on one impressive rug. It's solid gold, Nick. Gold! Just look at that shine. Only real gold shines like that. If that was solid gold, this better be one hell of a reinforced floor, because that thing would weigh like 12 tons. Would you really want such a shiny desk, though? I don't know, but let's see what it's like to sit at a solid gold desk. No, let's not, and say we did. Oh god. Wow, I'm completely dazzled. That's because it's completely dazzling. I can see up my nose in the reflection. That's got to be really distracting and gross. So the desk isn't practical. No surprise there. Nothing gaudy ever is. There's a CD player on the desk, but the desk is so loud it's a wonder you can hear it. The lid's open. I wonder what kind of music the tiger's into. MC Bomber. Have you finished the coffee? Ah! Yes, thanks. It was lovely. Not at all laced with poison. So, you drank it all? Oh. If you touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup. I really hope there's a fail game state here or something, you know? Scary, yeah, I know, right? Like where you could die. Heck. Nick, my stomach, it's killing me. That's just psychosomatic nerves. Chill. Oh wait, maybe it was just the burger I ate for breakfast. You had a burger for breakfast? What are you, like 8 or something? I sure hope so. We better take a look at that CD while we're still alive and have the chance. What the? What? It's not the Rocco soundtrack, is it? Claw of the Tiger? It's a demo CD. Shy! Hello. Good morning, sweetheart. The artist's name has been handwritten on the disc in pen. MC Bomber. What? This must be the CD Maggie told us about. Let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal. No way. That woman would make us drink more coffee if we do. Sample this with the name in marker pen. MC Bomber. Interesting. Well, just in case she does come and force feed us more coffee. Save it. Let's see, this round doll thing is called a Daruma, I think. I figure I'd read a book or two and be more cultured, in case you're wondering. You mean you aren't making stuff up for a change? I bet you also didn't know that no matter what, he'll always be right himself. Go on, Nick. Give him a good shove. How about we don't, and say we did, again? Like everything in this room? Only if I feel like dying. Now this yellow thing, this is a Japanese chess piece. I think it's called a king. Not that I'm an expert or anything. I'm more of a reversey person, you know? Assuming she knows what she's talking about. These aren't exactly your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they? Gulp. Hey, there's a piece of paper sticking out from under here. What is it? Repair bill? Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Does he even have one? 15 grand to replace a bumper and a light? That's insane! The car's registered to the Cadaveriness. Cadaveriness. I bet that's the girl. I bet that's her. Yeah. That's why she's got a bandage on her head. I bet she was involved in a car accident. Huh, so it's not even the Tiger's car. Why would someone else's repair bill be on the Tiger's office? The Cadaverini family. So it's the Cadaverinis. I mispronounced it a little, but yeah. So it's the family. The Cadaverinis. I wonder if that's why his scooter's all smashed up. Did he crash into one of their cars or something? And now he's got to pay them. Interesting. Hey, look at this Parisian-style coat. It's so chic. Looks more like a pimp coat to me. Guess I haven't got an eye for fashion. Hey, look at this. This suit is the same colour as the one you wear, Nick. It is, and it's got a lawyer's badge on it. On the lapel. Same colour as my suit. Ah! Keep your voice down, Maya. Don't want to bring Coffee Girl back. Oh, God. Hi. Yeah, some cake. I'll just leave it here for you, quietly. Yeah, sure, thanks. Maybe she was on the bike when the crash happened. She could have been the one riding it. That's why she's all banged up. Just wait here quietly. Otherwise, sure. Did you hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said. You're the one making all the noise. Shut up. Shh. Yeah, sure. I have my eye on you, only so I can take care of you, understand? I'm scared, Nick. So, what were you getting so excited about before? Look on the lapel of the suit. That's a shitty badge. How did people even mistake that? Look! It's a piece of cardboard. That's an attorney's badge. But it isn't. Hell, the scales aren't even correct. Some shoddy-ass low effort. Is the tiger a lawyer? Maya? No way. Look at this thing. It's made of paper. Well, cardboard, Nick. Made of cardboard and painted to look authentic. For some reason, your badge suddenly looks really cheap to me, Nick. Why doesn't anybody recognize an obvious fake badge when they see one? Good question. There's ashtray on the floor. Oh no, someone dropped the ashtray on the floor. That's going to be a nightmare to clean up. Yep, it's all over the rug and everything. I accidentally knocked over a really big space heater once. Cleaning up was such a pain. It was one of those super antiques where you have to burn a ton of charcoal. Jesus. How did she manage to knock one of those over? Aren't they supposed to be super heavy? Like it'd be made out of frigging cast iron. Oh hey, there's a book of matches here too. Matches, huh? It's from Très Bien. Places don't give those out much nowadays. Hey, wait a second. What is it? Look what's printed on its cover. It says Très Bien. These matches could come in handy. We might be able to use them. Yeah. The pilot light for the office boiler keeps going out. Swing and miss, Maya. Swing and miss. Oh my god. What the hell is that? Is the tiger awake? Ah! Come out from under the desk, Maya. Oh shit. There he is. What are you two doing snooping around my office for? Nothing, we were just grrr, my precious carpet. You've got ash on my rug. You're gonna wish your ugly feet never came through my door. It wasn't us. It was already yous wanna argue with me? Is that what you's doing now? You think you can take me on? I'm gonna flatten yous two into pancakes and turn yous into my new rugs. Oh god. Oh. Oh. Don Tiger, you're back. Ah, that voice, it's like evil seeping into your head through your ears. Don Tiger, honestly. I'm sorry, Don... Oh, is it going to be Tigra? Tigra. Don Tigra? I'm just going to say Tiger, it's easier. I'm sorry, Don Tiger. I knocked over the ashtray earlier, and... Eek. Has she got a death wish or what? He's going to turn into a big softy now. There we go, look at him. Oh, it's okay, diddums. Oh, right. Oh. Forget about it. Oh, her name's Violetta. Forget about it. Yeah, forget about it, Violetta. It's nothing. What? I ain't gonna get mad at you when you too cute. You too cute. You hear? That's so unfair. Here, have some cookies. I just baked them, and you'll need some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan. Oh, Phoenix Wright. Yes? You's either crazy or you're just plain stupid to chase after me. I worked so hard, but now you's gotta come and mess up my plan. So it was him. He's the phony. But I don't care. No one gets in my way. What? I mean, excuse me? You should have left the little girl at home, right? I have a few things. No questions. This is the last time we meet. Hey, wait, please. That was pretty weak, Nick. You waited until he was out of earshot before you shouted after him. Like you're one to talk. I didn't hear you scream hold it either. Hold it! The espresso. Ah. And cookies. This woman is definitely not good for my heart. Now, what was it the tiger called her? Violetta? Let's carry on examining. I haven't finished looking at everything yet. What's this? It's a punching bag. What? No way. You wouldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that. What do you mean, walking around? The design's gross to start with, and it's way too heavy to be practical. And why it's called a punching bag? Don't people know messenger bags are in? I knew it. I was right before back at Tribulations. Paris fashion is more my thing. I really, really hope she's pulling my chain on this one. Win through compromise. I wonder what that's supposed to mean. It must mean something if they took the trouble to frame it like that. Yeah, well, it still doesn't make any sense to me. That's... That's Tender Lender's guiding principle. Oh? Compromise the customer to win. Okay, see. How about you, Nick? Yeah, well, as long as we don't have to compromise my hair, I'd say we're okay. That's one slogan no business owner should ever explain to their customers. Oof. We've examined everything now. Good, good. Let's chat. So, I'm kind of curious about your company, Tender Lender. With the warm and friendly atmosphere you would expect from a family-sized business. Conscientious rate of interest, and an attractive repayment policy. Why do I get the feeling this sentence is not going to end well? We will tenderly lend you that little bit extra, here at Tender Lender. Hey Nick, things are a bit tight for Wright & Co at the moment, aren't they? Maya, don't even think about it. I mean, there's that $500 you owe me from our last card game for starters. I owe you nothing. Why don't you take it out in a loan? Would I like to take out a loan from this place? Not so much. Tender Lender is on your side. So, let's say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then? We give you more coffee. Strong coffee. Right, I think I'd rather skip town. Hey, just remember, I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well. That's not the kind of strong coffee she's talking about, Maya, but thank you. So, do you know about the incident we're investigating? What incident? Well, a man was poisoned in the restaurant just near here, that incident. Let me see. I was here that day with the manager. The manager being the tiger. Don Tigre. Furio, oh what a name. Furio Tigre. Furio? Tigre? So that's where the tiger thing comes from. Zin E-Hop's got a real name! Nick, hurry up and find out more about him. Alright, let's present a bunch of stuff to her. About this? More coffee? You must have more. No thanks. Had enough, really. Not thirsty. I don't leave the office. I can't tell you about anything except Don Tiger. Well, we just saw her over at the thing, so that's bullshit. Okay, so she doesn't care about that. Job listings? Probably nothing. No, good. Just never know. The lunch special, have you tried that? No? Okay, well, you don't want it. It's bad. It tastes horrible. How about this scooter? What happened with this? Okay. We're gonna have to pry this out of her. The loan contract. How about an apology? No? Alright. Apology haikus aren't her thing. Where's Gillette when you need him? Head beat that tiger and finish the case. Exactly. Unless, of course, he gets shivved in a dark alley. How's it going, Lieutenant Sykes? It's funny, actually. I just realised as well yesterday after my stream, when you resubbed and it was the 12-month, I thought to myself, That actually dates when you found us, because we were playing that game, weren't we? We were playing This Is the Police. And like that's when you first stumbled across us, or at least very close to that. Fine, how are you? I'm doing good, thank you very much. Having a good day. Feels like yesterday, I know, right? That was a good game. That's up on my YouTube channel as well, by the way, if anybody wants to watch some of that old footage. That was a fun game. We had a lot of laughs with that game. About this. More coffee? No, we don't want any coffee. Floor plan. She's not going to know anything about this, but I just... have to try everything. Crime scene photo. Coffee cup. No. We're probably not going to get anything out of her, are we? Apron. And she's playing this close to her chest. Okay, you know what? I think what we have to do is ask about herself first. No? This guy? No? Nothing there. Alright, the Dom. Tell me. Yes, Gillette will forever be in our hearts. Absolutely. Always remembered. Sometimes used as a razor. In fact, mine is a Gillette. Exactly, yes. It's the best a man can get, I'm told. I don't really use a razor anymore, as you can tell. But, yeah. Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigra. Cookie? Sure. How do you like my cookies? I bake them myself. Go ahead, Nick. The honor is all yours. No, no. Play these first, Maya. No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. What are the tiger and this scary girl doing working together? We are lovers. That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice. And I owe Don Tiger my life. He's the one who saved me. The tiger saved you? Please address him properly as Don Tigra. Otherwise, I'll have to. Okay, Don Tiger, of course, I'm sorry. Saved her life? I'd sure like to know how that happened. Tell me more. I'm very frail, you see. Just recently, I died once. You died? About 4 months ago. The doctors said to abandon all hope. I guess they were expecting her to take the boat ride across the River Styx. But Don Tiger, he saved me. Gave up everything. Everything? When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy. No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe. I decided to pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso. Still wonder about what's in her coffee. So that's why you've got that bandage around your head? This? What's the story with the bandage? They put it on after the operation. Operation? When they removed my soul. Yeah. It's just a little injury. A little fatal injury. Fatal injury? Maya just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So, that's the injury you were talking about before when you said you died once? Whoa. 4 locks? Oh, we're going to be at this a while. Dang! Ah, she really creeps me out, Nick. Same here, but we've got to find out the truth. Wow! 4 locks! Wound up tight indeed. Alright, I'm going to save this real quick. Just in case the game freezes, you know. I mean, we don't need to. We can pull back if we're absolutely uncertain. But if we are certain and we're wrong, the game might freeze, so... Tell me, you said that bandage around your head was from an operation? You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct? Yes, the operation was very difficult, apparently. Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did the injury in question have something to do with this? Smashed up scooter? Well, that wasn't it. Donuts? Huh? I baked them myself. Homemade donuts. Have one. What's inside? Jam and... I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Thanks, but no thanks. I got pass. I guess that was a flop. What happened to this woman for her to have such a huge bandage around her head? There must be some piece of evidence that will prompt her to tell me what happened. What else did we have? I mean, we got that letter. The repair bill for a car. But that, I think that's going to come more into like what he did to help. He paid a repair bill for 15 grand for a car cut to the Cadaverini family. And in my opinion, that's going to have something to do with the smashed up bike and her injury. They're linked somehow, but we don't know in which orientation. Was she in the car or was she on the bike? Because the bike is his now. Might not have been before. Or was he in the car? But then why would he be paying the bill to somebody else if it's his car? That makes no sense. So was she on the bike and somebody else in the car and he paid on her behalf when obviously she couldn't? We need more information, I think. Guess I don't know yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Alright, yeah. Alright, we're done here for now. Let's move out. There he is, old CD's back feeding the pigeons again. Ah, shit! Take this and this! Get out of my park! Like I thought, he's really mad. Come on, Maya, just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we can. What? Why? Hello, old man! Maya, I hate you. What are you doing, Maya? Huh? Ka! Hey, he just turned his back on us. Well, yes, we humiliated him in court! Of course we shouldn't be talking to this guy. I'm not surprised. I bet I really hurt his pride in the court this morning. Hey, Mr. Kudo. Pigeon. Ka. Look, we really need to talk to you, alright? No, we don't. Out with the demons. Oh, seeds, shells, splinters, painful. I always knew you were a demon, Maya. Jesus. Okay, so, talk. Today's trial. No hard feelings, right? I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today. Everyone will be talking about me behind my back now. The dirty old man who was so busy looking at the serving girl's backside that he can't remember her face, a filthy, depraved animal. That is what you are, yeah? No, not at all. Are you listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say. I say I saw the waitress put it in. You put some white powder into the young lad's Javachino. We hear you. And another thing, the young layabout was wearing an earpiece on the same side as the lens of his broken spectacles. We're really sorry. So I made a little mistake about the vase, so what? I know what I saw. I'll tell you. Okay, take it easy, please, Mr. Kudo. Don't, have a heart attack or anything. Don't tell me to take it easy, you spiky-haired brat. Take this. You said you were a craftsman, right? The modern world casts honest craftsmen like me aside in droves. Surely it's not that. I come from a long line of craftsmen right back to the time of the shoguns. You hear me? I don't I didn't become an embroiderer, I was born one. Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself. I wanted to stick my fingers up that dribbling old judge's nose. Ew! And scream right down his ear hole. Objection! Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young? I don't think that's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood, that's all. I've got a tsunami of frustration inside and it's ready to burst out. If we let him start rambling now, we might never shut him up. What did I do? Cut in. Yeah. Actually, we've got places to go, things to check and stuff, maybe another time. Fine, whatever. Just don't forget, I've got a tsunami's worth of grumbling to do. Yes, yes. This girl right here is really looking forward to hearing it all, honest. What? I never said that. No, but I volunteered you anyway, suck it up. Come to the place where I work then. Here, bring this along with you. What is this? It's covered up in seeds. A discount coupon for a burger? Maya likes burgers. He really wants someone to grumble at, huh? Although it is a burger joint. There you go, you see, Maya. You'll like it there. Actually, you know what? Let's have him grumble at us here. Let's go back through to the grumble. Suck it up. Let him just go. Yes, I better let him talk. So there's not much call for craftsmen these days, huh? Of course not, you idiot. All I'm good for nowadays is running errands. Errands? Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog for a walk, Grandad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some sort of 2-bit community handyman? Well... Buy some bread. Now, that I can understand. But what's the point of feeding some seedy pigeons? Why don't people say what they mean? Get lost, that's what they're trying to say. Oh yes, I'm just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at that restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I? I'm sure you don't. Wait a minute, what did you just say? At home and at that restaurant. Hold up. By restaurant, are you talking about Tribulations? Did you get asked to run an errand there too? Yes, I did, the very day the young brat was poisoned. What? What was it? On the day of the incident, what were you asked to do? Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. You know, things that you should have brought up in court, maybe. All of a sudden, that young lad slumped over the table. Oh, right, this is when he got asked to go phone, you know, the police or whatever. The serving girl collapsed. And I broke the vase. It all happened so fast there was a bit of a daze, you see. Then the owner shouted over to me. Excusez-moi, you. Call la police. Call them yourself, I should have said back. But I didn't think of it at the time. So did you end up calling the police? Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze. Did you call them on your cell phone? Do I look like I have one of those newfangled thingamajigs? I went out looking for a payphone, of course. You went looking for one? I thought there was one in this park, by the way, but there isn't. I was wrong about that. But either way, you know, whatever. I couldn't find one right away, you know. I wandered around for 5 minutes or so. 5 minutes? And wouldn't there be a phone in the restaurant for business use? One at the reception desk, maybe? Oh my god. So for 5 minutes after the incident happened, yes sirree, the owner was at the Tribulations on his own. Why didn't you mention this in court this morning? Well, I would have if you'd given me the chance, but you all bullied me out of the courtroom. Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today. Wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more I've got to say. Oh yes, I remember something else. Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom. It's not my fault. You're the ones to blame. Yeah, you told multiple lies and bullshit before you got to the good stuff. And you're surprised you got thrown out before you got there. Our fault. Definitely. Hey, Luigi, you won the Battle Royale. Well done, mate. Nicely done.